You feel like it's a good place to get good competition when you're growing up?
Yeah, most definitely. Like I said, great ball playing, great competition. Guys really love the game here, so everybody goes hard.
You have much of a relationship with Rose and Wade? No?
Not really. Seen Rose a couple times, never met D Wade.
Never met him?
So what do you think of the group of people standing around you waiting to get every single word and every single thought? This is a new experience for you. What do you
Yeah, it's kind of crazy, but I mean, got to get used to it, especially you going to the NBA. So it's going to be like this every game, wherever you go. So.
I was dinner with Monty last night or watching the game with him.
It was great. Real cool guy. Keep it real with you. Say what's on his mind. He's real cool.
You guys come up with a date yet, or is that still?
Still working on it.
You like the prospect of playing for both the GM and the head coach? Guessing that it might be New Orleans, who have been in the league recently and can really, kind of relate to what players are going through in the modern NBA.
Yeah, it's gonna be a great time for me, my family and everything. But really haven't said anything about me, anything like that. Just relaxing.
How long has it been the last, 5 or 6 years? Because everybody talk about your growth spurt, just how you shot up. Now you're the possibly number one pick. I mean, how long has it been to go through this just in the past few years?
Yeah, it has. It's been crazy, overwhelming. I'm just trying to take it all in. It's been very crazy for me. Just all the media, all the interviews, and everything going on. So I'm just trying to take it day at a time.
Anthony, how important has your family been in this process for you?
Yeah, very important, very supportive. Coming to them everything that they hear, they let me know. I hear, let them know. We just trying to do it together.
People talk a lot about your growth spurt and everything, but obviously playing guard, different skill set, but you have to have a high basketball IQ. A lot of big men, they're late to the game, everything else. How much is the playing guard when you were younger help you?
Yeah, it helped me a lot. Be able to run the floor faster than most guys. Ball handling, shooting, soft touch around the rim, catching the ball. So, it's been very great, and just to know basketball IQ, what to do with the ball on the open floor. Just because I play guard, it makes it a lot easier on me.
Do you know anybody on New Orleans right now? Is there anybody that told you about the city?
Do you have any thoughts in general about most likely playing for that team?
Great team, great organization, great coaching staff. So if I get chosen to play there, it's gonna be a great time. Been in New Orleans a couple times, won the national championship there. So if I get selected, I try to win it.
How do you watch the NBA now? Do you know that you're about to be a part of it? Are you scouting guys?
Yeah, most definitely. I see the guys I'm probably going to have to go up against, watch what they do, their tendencies, their style of play. So definitely do a lot of scouting.
What did you think of LeBron's exploits last night?
Yeah, I called it. I knew it was going to happen.
Really?
Yeah, he can tell you that. Yeah, I called it. I already knew. Great players, step up. He wanted to win a ring so bad. He's not going to go home. So, when he came out early, started dominating, I knew he was going for a big game.
Tell me about the mindset of a Chicago basketball player. What do you have to have in your game so when you play on a big stage, it's no big deal?
You got to be tough. You got to be tough, and you have a strong mind. You can't let things get you easily. Most guys from Chicago are just very tough and just love the game and just go out there and play. Don't let nothing distract them.
Some could argue that the DMV has the best basketball around when you look at guys like Durant and the people that are looking. How would you counter that?
Yeah, great. Another great basketball city as well. You say Durant, they're great, but I mean, I'm not gonna say DMV when I'm from Chicago. So.
Anthony, your mom was interested in you playing for Jordan. I hear your mother was intrigued by the idea of you having ended up playing for Jordan.
Nah, she just like the city, Charlotte. She's been there a couple times, got friends there, so she's real familiar with Charlotte. So she was just hoping just the city, Charlotte in general, more than the actual basketball.
Are you familiar with Eric Gordon's game?
Yeah, great shooter. Heard no one can guard him off the dribble. He's very great off the dribble. Really can jump. Quick with the ball.
You're going to be drafted before free agency officially starts. You going to try to recruit him a little bit?
Going to listen to a young buck.
You thought about June 28th and what's that night going to be like for you and your family?
Yeah, it's going to be a great night. Draft night, sitting at the table, me and my family, just waiting to hear my name get called. just enjoy it. Like I'm finally in the league now. You know, it's time to work harder now. You know, to stay in the league. So it's gonna be a great night and a great moment.